Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, ballers, and grillers. Another episode of Chilling and Grilling coming up right now. We're gonna do something different today. We're not gonna actually use the grill. We're gonna be in the house.
Breakfast.
It's also a chance of rain, so kind of makes sense to do this. But I wanted to make these a while ago. Circumstances happened, didn't get to do it. Anyway, we're gonna make eggs on a cloud. Some people can call them cloud eggs, but I think the proper thing is eggs on a cloud. It's a new fad. I'm gonna tell you, they're really easy to make. Don't let them scare you. You know, like no, I mean like when you see them, you're like, wow, they look like they could be complicated. They're really easy to make. They're easy. They're awesome looking for one. I mean, they're really cool looking, and they are absolutely delicious. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna make them.
Breakfast.
Now we can go over the ingredients that we're gonna have. We're gonna do 4 eggs because me and Tom like eggs, and we're gonna have 2 apiece. We're only gonna plate 1 at a time so that you can actually see visually what's going on. We need salt and pepper. We need chives. Turn them over. Bacon. We're gonna be putting Parmesan cheese and sharp cheddar cheese in ours. Also, we are gonna have toast too, but I didn't think I needed to put bread out because it's
toast.
Bread. Yeah. So we're gonna get started. First thing you want to do: preheat your oven to 450. Okay.
Your oven or your oven?
Your oven. What did I say?
Oven.
Your oven.
If you have a hovering oven,
then you better get out of your house. And you want to start your bacon first, because anything that you put in there, and there's a lot of different things you guys can put in there. You can put ham in there. You could put mushrooms in there. You could put green pepper, sauteed onions, any of that kind of stuff. You want to cook first before you put it in there, because these actually don't cook that long in the oven. So anything
won't
has
be long
to be,
enough to cook anything else.
Yeah, it has to be pre-cooked before you put it in there, except for chives.
I guess you want like crunchy vegetables in your omelet.
Yeah, if you want
then.
something, raw, you can put spinach in it too. It'd be kind of cool. So first thing, preheat oven and cook your bacon. All right, so we're gonna put our bacon in our frying pan. We're gonna do 2 slices per egg.
Didn't you already mention that?
Did I?
You might have.
I don't think I did.
Well, we're doing 2 slices per egg.
Now, of course,
so you know.
Anybody that cooks bacon knows that when you put it in there, it takes up the whole pan, and then by the time you're done, it shrinks. So we're going to try to get 8 of them in here. We're using the small frying pan. I don't think we're going to get 8 in here. So when a couple shrink down, then I'll put a couple more in there. So
we kind of staggered in how they finish, but nothing really wrong with that.
Get them going, get them cooked up. Depends on how you like bacon. Some people like theirs really crispy. I do not. I like mine a little bit chewy. So that's up to you guys how you guys cook your bacon. Get that all the way done, then we'll show you the next step. All right, so now I'm gonna kind of cut these chives up. Just one little tiny.
While the bacon's cooking.
Yeah, while the bacon's cooking. Remember, curl them fingertips. I know I just didn't have them like that for a second there, but.
And then you realize your mistake.
And I was like, yeah, I don't want to show you guys the wrong way. You're supposed to curl them and keep
more importantly, you also don't want to chop off bits of your fingers.
Now that, besides it hurting, nobody wants to eat your fingers. Okay, so I'm going to take about a tablespoon and a half for the eggs, but I'm also going to not use all of them because some of them I'm going to use for garnish at the top after it comes out. So
makes sense.
Yeah, and if you see any things like that try to sneak by like that, put them aside. And like I said, about a tablespoon and a half. I'm going to guess on it. I'm not worried about how exact it is, but that's going to be enough for me. We're going to separate the egg. Fun times now, guys.
Some people have tools for this stuff, right?
You don't want to break that yolk, right? So this is going to get a little slimy, guys.
It's the old-fashioned way of separating eggs.
Yeah, nice snot. Look at that. Come on, snot. Get out. Get out. There we go. Now what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put 1 in there. Some people have, I don't even know what it's called. It's probably an egg separator. It's like a little suction cup and they just go suck it right out of there.
Well, I saw one thing that was like modeled after like somebody's face where like all the egg whites would like drip out the nose of the face.
Oh, really?
So it actually looked like snot.
Up, and that's a tragedy right there. See guys, see that little tiny shell that I got? So, ooh. But look at that. It actually worked pretty good.
That should have been faster than the other way.
Yeah. There you go, guys. So, and I'll continue to do the other two like that. If you get any shells in there, make sure you check it out and take them out. After you have all the whites in there, going to turn your mixer on.
Gonna be a bit loud.
Yeah, it'll be a little loud. Let me check this out, see how stiff they are. Not quite stiff enough. I want to get them a little stiffer. Looks about right. Let me
It's
check.
kind of like how you make like meringue for pies, isn't it?
Pretty close, yeah. There we go, guys. So now the next thing we're going to do is, remember, we're not mixing with a spoon or anything. We are going to take some salt. Remember, don't put too much in. And we'll put some pepper in there. Okay, so we got our bacon all chopped up. I'm going to throw that in there. We got about a tablespoon of chives. I'm going to leave a little bit for the garnish. I have about half a cup of cheddar. And I have probably about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this stuff in with it, like so.
And that already looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
All that bacon and cheese in there.
Yeah. Okay, now, next step, guys, is you're going to take your cookie sheet, like so. Let me get this out.
Oh, what's that you got on the cookie sheet?
And that is parchment paper or pan lining paper, which is also non-stick. Okay, so we're going to take a mound of this, put that there. We're going to try to get four mounds on here.
I'm sure I'll be able to do it.
Oh, I'm sure we can too.
I figured we had 4 eggs, so
Right, and then whichever one looks a little on the small side.
pad with what's left.
Let's put a little bit on there, and a little bit on this guy. Okay, so we have them like so. So, all right, we're gonna try to get these a little bit formed here. And this one looks a little bit bigger than the rest, but that's okay. So now you want dibs. You want to kind of make an indentation right in the center, right? On these, because that's where we're going to place our yolk after they cook the first time. Okay, so
The first time?
yeah, these are going to actually get cooked twice, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So we're going to take these, put them in your oven for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, so the oven just beeped. Okay, now, you know what?
They look a bit bigger than I remember.
They should be a little bit more golden than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in for another minute. You should have them golden, like, just around the edges on
They should
that.
be golden before you put the yolks in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only going to put for 1 more minute. Just keep that. That's all you got to worry about on that. And don't forget, it's going to cook for another 3 minutes, so. Okay, so we have them out now. Now it's time to take your yolks and
Right in
them
the
right in that-
indent in the center.
in the indent in the center.
Just kind of drop them in.
Try not to break them.
Generally easier said than done.
Okay,
We did it.
and now we're going to put them back in the oven for another 3 minutes. They are done. So what you do next is, carefully, because these two join together like bad eggs, and carefully get one off. Put that on a plate like so. And this is how I cut up my pieces of toast. I lightly buttered them.
Toast strips.
So we're gonna put them like, I'm gonna put some on the side over here, like this.
If you want to go all out, you can make them French toast strips.
We're gonna put one kind of like that. There we go. There you go. Egg in a cloud.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Or dinner. Or lunch. Eggs are good all year round. And all day long. Well, time to taste it.
Yep.
This is how I like to do it. I like to dip my toast in the yolk. And then, of course,
There we
go in there and get some of the good stuff.
Mm.
It's almost like you need a knife because it's a little bit...
It's a little tough around the edges.
That's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, guys, try this out. Wow. Try this out. It's a different way to make eggs. Delicious way to make eggs.
Maybe a bit lengthier, but
It's
still good.
It takes about 20 minutes to do this. It takes us longer because we're filming.
That is true. That is true.
Try this out, guys. I really think you'll like it. Not only that, make this for your moms and dads at home, and they're going to be like, who did this? Right?
Yep.
Till next time, grab yourself something cold to
What do you
drink.
say?
Grab yourself something cold to drink. Put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge. Freaking boss.